I'm feeling intimidated by the blankness of this page. I'm afraid that whatever may consume this ivory sheet of possibilities has the inevitability of disaster all because of me. That may be the hardest thing about being a writer. You have the tendency to despise something you haven't even created yet. That's sort of my problem right now. I've been watching the clock behind me on the green wall next to the fire alarm that sits above the plant that probably hasn't been watered in weeks, and I still don't understand why I can't focus. And I finished my coffee I got on the way to school and my best friend's gray Subaru, the hot leather seats that burn your legs when it's too hot outside, but maybe caffeine is gonna give me the words I need. And the other day, I was trying to think of ideas while I was doing my math homework while watching Finding Nemo and eating dinner while drawing my nails, the ones I just painted every color of the rainbow, but nothing sparked in me. And last night, I tried watching the Discovery Channel. You know, the one with the narrator whose hair is the exact same color as that one spot in my neighbor's 13-year-old blind dog's nose, just to see if the beauty of nature would inspire me, but it was just no use. Today, I asked the teacher for help. She told me to write some ideas out on the whiteboard, but I couldn't stop thinking about the fact that the orange marker I was using was the exact same color as the straw from the coffee I got this morning in my best friend's gray Subaru with the hot leather seats. That's when I started to give myself a break. I think I've always kind of been this way. When I was younger, I didn't really understand the idea of being distracted. I just thought that the way my third grade teacher wrote the number 9 in our math equation was supposed to form a trail of thoughts that led to the Revolutionary War. That's just the way all of our minds work, right? So I continued my elementary school years, excelling internally but struggling externally. Over time, I let myself to believe that I just wasn't smart. But my falling behind had nothing to do with my intelligence, but rather with the way that my brain works. As I proceeded in my academic years, I discovered ways to both work around my struggles and use them to my advantage. For example, this speech. Throughout the years, I've learned to take this part of me and apply it to the things in my life I find the most important. Whether it's through music, writing, drawing, or whatever my brain can manage to make up, my differences are always there to help me excel in my creativity. Taking what I believe to be my weakness and turning it into my superpower will always be something that I'm proud of. Maybe forgetting to wash your hair in the shower because you're performing a one-woman show in your head isn't the best use of your time. Or maybe trying to learn how to say the alphabet backwards in the middle of a band performance isn't the most convenient. Maybe I'm going plain crazy. Or maybe I just have ADHD. Shout out. Mr. Thomas, thank you for being the best replacement advisor. Thanks for letting me crash in your room during lunch every day. I enjoy our long talks about Pop-Tarts and Trader Joe's. Tell Maggie I say hi. Mr. Kwan, I know I can be quite the annoyance, but I truly think you're a great teacher and I really enjoyed your class this year. Profe Pfeiffer, I learned so much in your class and I'm very grateful for all your musical guidance. Theory Wednesday will always be my favorite. Miss Sosa, I know you only just became my learning specialist, but I really appreciate how much you look out for me. Your encouragement always gets me through the day and I really value your help. Mr. Peterson, I'm the better Losson. You had the biggest impact on my high school career and I always, I'll miss talking about Harry and Taylor and support block with you. I'll see you at the forum one day. Vicky and Cameron, you guys kind of scare me, but in a cool way. I'm so glad we became closer over these past few years and I love you both. I miss you guys. Olivia, my little manatee, you're crazy. You kind of give me a headache sometimes, but in the best way. I love you so much and you always know how to brighten my day. So T, we had quite the high school experience, haven't we? I really appreciate you and I'll miss annoying Mr. Thomas every day during lunch. Maria, you might be the most humbling person I know, but again, in the best way. I always find myself laughing when I'm around you and I couldn't ask for a better friend than you, partner. Lauren, Amy, Harun, Sophie, you guys are my favorite people ever. Junior year was one of the best years of my life because of you guys. I miss our lunch combos at the table outside the photo room. You girls are a special group and I will always cherish our friendships. I love you guys so much. Sydney, you're my best friend. I honestly don't know what I would do without you. I've never met someone as smart and goofy and just as peculiar of a person as you. Aside from the fact that I spend more time at your house than mine and I live in your clothes and just kind of consider us to be like one singular person, you're also just my friend. And by being my friend, you tolerate me, the things I'm going through, and the way I'm acting, and you never give up on me. You impress me every day, and I'm so proud of you for being the best you that you can be. I can't wait for Boston and our library, record store, open mic, day, or cafe. I love you. Allie, my sister and my best friend. I don't know how I'm going to be able to survive the next 4 years without you by my side. I've never fought with someone, yet had some of the best memories of my life with someone more than you. Just because I'll be 3,000 miles away doesn't mean you will ever stop being my sister. I love you, nerd. Dad, I've never met someone more like me than you. You have taught me how to tie my shoes, drive a car, and how to do algebra, but you've also taught me some of the most valuable life lessons I've ever learned. You've done so much for me and our family, and I hope you know that I truly see that. I feel so appreciative to have a dad that treats me not only like his daughter, but like a friend. I love you so much, and I always will keep you. And Mom, I've never looked up to someone more than I look up to you. I know these past few years haven't exactly been a walk in the park, but watching how brave you are every day is what pushes me to be a better person. The amount of courage and strength you hold in your heart is the most beautiful and valuable thing anyone can ever wish to grow up with. I've never felt more comfortable or safe in a person's presence than I have in yours, and I hope you can recognize how special that is. You will forever be the strongest light in my life, and I love you more than you could ever imagine. And lastly, myself. You are the one person I've been in a never-ending battle with, but I just want to say that you did it. You persevered when you thought you couldn't, and now here you are, about to graduate high school, surrounded by people who love you. So good job.